As I get older and having older parents, I think a lot about safety and stairs. How many of us know people 40, 50 or older that have fallen down stairs and really gotten themselves into a bind? Sometimes it doesn't end very well at all. A year ago, I fell off a high school stage in the dark, and it was almost quitting time for me. I've assembled 8 things to keep stairs from becoming your kryptonite. Thought number 1, if you're downsizing or looking for an apartment and you're a little uneasy on your feet, or you think you will be in the future, choose a 1-floor plan. This house has 5 sets of stairs. Some of them are short, some of them are long. Any stairs can take you out. I've slipped on these stairs and caught myself. I've actually fallen on these stairs. In fact, I think I've fallen on all the stairs in our house. Single floor plans are great. One of the smartest things my parents did when they downsized from a large house, they got a 1-story ranch. It had a basement where they kept things, and that was fine. They could go up and down those stairs, no problem. There was maybe 1, maybe 2 stairs in the front to get into the house. They had a deck on the back that had stairs, but they didn't really have to use those. There was always another option to get to where they wanted to go. But as they got older, climbing stairs became a really big issue. It was dangerous. I've known people that had their bedroom is upstairs and they end up making some sort of arrangement on a lower level, which is less than ideal. And they do it because they have to. If you can have your bedroom and your kitchen and your family room and all the activity on 1 floor as you get older, that's what you want to do. Thought number 2. As my parents were getting older, we wanted to minimize the amount of time that they would be going up and down stairs. In the basement, they had a pantry, they had all their groceries and things like that. They had an extra freezer down there where they kept things and an extra refrigerator. We decided that it was pretty difficult for them to go up and down stairs, especially carrying things. We moved the refrigerator and the freezer into their garage. They had only 2 or 3 stairs to get to their garage, and that worked great for them because they could access things and not worry too much about having a situation where they were going to fall. Lesson number 3, and I've learned this the hard way too. You got to think about what kind of things you're going to be carrying up and down stairs. This is a laundry bag, and you can imagine when I'm going up and down the stairs, I'm holding it like this. And so what happens is my center of gravity is forward. That's a problem. If for some reason I lose my step or something, it's going to take me forward. Why not instead get yourself a good set of bags? Now this is an LL Bean indestructible bag. We've had it forever, I think 20 years, and it looks almost as good as the day it was bought. You can put a lot of stuff in there. This is unsponsored. There's other options I'll post down below. But the great thing about having a bag like this is as you go up the stairs, it's down. It's got a lower CG. And if for some reason you lose your balance or something like that, you can drop the bag. Hopefully there's not glass in there or something like that that's going to get destroyed. But even if it is, it's better to destroy something in a bag than send yourself to the hospital. Thought number 4. Get yourself some sort of hand cart. This one's great. It folds right down. It's portable. You can take it anywhere. It's relatively light, but it's strong enough to carry a lot of weight. I did an evaluation on all sorts of hand carts. I'll post that up there and down below if you're interested. I like the fact that this has 3 wheels. And the reason why is when you come up like that, just a tad bit more stable, especially if you're a little nervous with this hand cart. When you're going down the stairs, it's the same thing. So I haven't done a full review on this, but I've had it long enough that I really like the 3 wheels. It's a big deal. If you get this less than 3 wheels, if you get a 1-wheel situation, and I have one of those, you have a tendency to you can catch it up on a lip. Not always a good thing. Hand carts are real inexpensive. You might even be able to use it as a little bit of stability as you're going up and down. The hand cart keeps all the weight down low where you want it. You don't want weight up because that has a tendency to make you tip one way or the other. Tip number 5, and I'm extremely guilty of this. I'll rush down some stairs and not have the lights on, and I've actually fallen off of stage. I'll post that video up here and down below if you're interested in that story. Use a flashlight, use the lights that you have. Everywhere there's stairs, you should have really solid lights so that you have no problem whatsoever knowing where your footing is. Tip number 6, wear flatter shoes going up and down stairs. And wear shoes. Sometimes there'll be things on a stair and you'll be walking around and you won't even realize it, and boom, the bottoms of your feet are very sensitive and it might trip you up. It has me. You don't have to get these shoes, and I have a video on flat shoes up here and down below if you're interested. Flatter shoes with limited heel, or even like an athletic shoe that has a minimal heel, is the way to go. It protects your feet both up and down the stairs, but also gives you firm footing. Non-slipping shoes. I've always respected women with really high heels because, my gosh, I couldn't wear those anywhere, whether on flat surface, but certainly not on stairs. Grippiness. You want to make sure your shoes don't slide, because if they do, guess what? You slide with your shoes. Not a great day. Tip number 7, make sure the railing is solid and you can grip onto it so that it gives you a firm hold down the stairs or up the stairs, and you can rely on it. And ideally, it's difficult to do here, but you want to have 2 railings that you can rely on. So say you're grabbing a bag and you, for some reason, you miss this one, you got another one over here to grab. A lot of spindles are not real strong on stairs, and I'll have a future video where I'm repairing spindles because those have been grabbed and broken. It saved a fall, so I guess we're good about that, but you don't want to replace these spindles if you can avoid it. Number 8, practice your bailout plan and know what it is. Think through it before you go down the stairs or up the stairs. What do I mean by bailout plan? Say for some reason you lose your grip. You want to think about where you place your hands. You might miss the railing. Where you place your load. Do you care about your load? You can hurt your tailbone landing on a stair, but it's a lot better than tumbling forward like this. Going upstairs, you want to lean. If you're going to fall, it's better to fall forward towards the stair. You might bang yourself up a little bit than falling back. Falling back really leads to trauma. Trust me. I'm talking from experience here. I'm considering this a bonus tip. I developed this system. You can buy this and buy this, and I have a video on this system up there and down below if you're interested. But I got some feedback from people who thought maybe this is not such a good idea. I mean, it can kind of walk, and then if you lose your balance, boom. It's easy to put on, and this is something I developed thinking about my parents walking up and down stairs, but also having a climbing background. So you put this on, you cinch it up, you attach this end to something solid, and as you walk down the stairs, if for some reason you lose your grip, boom. This keeps you from falling. I got some thoughts on how to update this. I really think it's a good option, but since it's a little heavy, it requires a little bit of making sure that it's connected to something solid. I don't know how you're going to use this system. Be cautious and use it the right way, but it could save you. Some quick tips on how to avoid stairs working with gravity against you. If you have tips of your own, please share those down below so that everyone can benefit. Thumbs up and comments always appreciated. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in all sorts of safety ideas and concepts, making and breaking things, home repairs, recipes of all kinds, I even do costumes, cosplay, and props. Check out my channel and please subscribe, because you never know what safety solution you're gonna see.